And we're back with another episode of All the Dinosaur Figures I Own. Today's episode is part 10? Yeah. Part 10. Maybe 11. I can't keep things straight. Here's a really authentic figure. This was a Pachycephalosaurus. Not a very accurately made one, I don't think. I don't know what company made it, but it was like a Jurassic Park remake series. It came out in like 2013, I want to say. But you pull the Jurassic Park leg, and that makes the head go up. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah, also there's this wound here that's supposed to have some kind of patch to it, but you can't put the patch on. Yeah, if you know what this like remake of Jurassic Park toys was, tell me in the comments, because I don't know, I have no idea what this is. Here is Mattel's Atrociraptor. I think that's how you say that. Maybe it's Atrociraptor. I don't know how to spell it, but I know its name vaguely. I like how much it's similar to Carnotaurus. They were both Abelisaurs, and they lived same place, same time, I think. What you do here is roll this little thing, and mouth goes up and down. Sorry, Mattel, but you make these toys kind of obnoxiously loud, don't you think? Here's a Fallen Kingdom Ankylosaurus. One of the first Mattel figures I ever had. Sound doesn't work anymore. Might be a good thing. But the tail feature still works, and I really like that. Oh, look at him. Okay, this is cool. This is Hasbro's old Carnoraptor. Carnotaurus Velociraptor hybrid. I remember they made a whole series of these toys. They had Carnoraptor, Stegoceratops, I think Tyrannolophosaurus. I think I got Stegoceratops and Carnoraptor. I don't know about the other hybrids. But this concept was always funny to me. We never had a Carnotaurus in Jurassic World until Fallen Kingdom. So that's before Fallen Kingdom when you get this figure. And there never was a Carnotaurus figure by Hasbro. I just think that's funny. This might be worth a lot today. I don't know. Here is Jurassic World's Tarbosaurus. And this is a really cool figure. I don't think it's based off of Camp Cretaceous's Hidden Adventure, that one Choose Your Own Path kind of interactive episode of Camp Cretaceous. But it looks really similar, and I like the figure. Look at him. Oh yeah. The red under the chin. I don't remember off the top of my head the design for the Camp Cretaceous Tarbosaurus, but it seems similar to this one in some way. Oh, my young self using crayon to draw on this Schleich. Maybe it didn't deserve to be clean because it has these stupid head nostrils that are inaccurate. Oh, my bad, this is Safari Limited. Wow, Safari Limited, I see how it is. On the bright side, though, I really like this whip tail. I know it's more like a Diplodocus thing, but I like it on a Pterosaurus, too. Now, I forget what dinosaur this is, but it's an Allosaur or a Carcharodontosaur. I think it's Carcharodontosaurus. It was made by Schleich, so it's, I don't know, there must have been a tag on it that I took off. It could have been Carcharodontosaurus. I'm going to go with Carcharodontosaurus here. It's a pretty cool design on the back. Here is Mattel's Cosmoceratops, which I think they released around the time of Dominion. I like the design, except it's kind of small for a ceratopsian. A lot of their triceratops are pretty big, but they got it right with all the horns. Here's this fat little Atrociraptor that I don't want in my collection, to be quite honest with you. I don't even know what the deal is. You roll it back and then you push it forward? What? It had some kind of remote to go with it, but I guess I lost that remote. What is this figure? Here's a Hasbro mini Pteranodon, some Mattel mini Pteranodons, a Hasbro mini Spinosaurus, Mattel mini Allosaurus with damage that will not stand up, probably because of the blood loss. 2 Mattel Ankylosauruses, a Schleich Pentaceratops and a Schleich Triceratops, maybe a Torosaurus. Here's a generic little Parasaurolophus that I guarantee you came with this generic little Hadrosaurus and this Brachiosaurus from a Jurassic World Kinder Egg. Here's a giant Mattel Pteranodon. Got a wing flapping feature. And this other giant Mattel Pteranodon that also has a wing flapping feature. And then this mini little Pteranodon. I don't know where it came from, but I have it and there's no changing that. Here's another Mattel Monolophosaurus, which has a little mouth closing feature with the tail that I really like. Here's a pretty well designed Pterosaurus. I like the little tail feature and everything. I like the sail and the tail. Here's a Hasbro Ceratosaurus, modeled, of course, after the Jurassic Park 3 version. It's got some wounds that it used to light up and make a noise if you pressed it. And also, I probably need to adjust it so it can stand. There, it's standing. Not so well, but it's standing. It's got the Jurassic World mark. Oh, why does my camera keep doing that? Here's Blue, the Velociraptor, with some kind of strap on her head. Press the tail, and the mouth opens, and the head goes sideways. Pretty cool, I guess. Also Hasbro. This weird beat-up Amargasaurus that looks more like a carnivore than an herbivore. I don't know how to react to this thing. I have Patchy's girlfriend from Walking with Dinosaurs 2014. Pachycephalosaurus. I forget her name. If you've watched that movie, Walking with Dinosaurs 2014, you probably remember her name. Used to be my favorite movie, but I can't remember her name. This little Parasaurolophus that I have no idea where it came from. Here's a mini little Camarasaurus that I think comes from Schleich. Mini Hasbro Ankylosaurus and a mini Hasbro Velociraptor that, along with this mini Mattel Gallimimus, do not know how to stand up. Here's a really cool Dominion Parasaurolophus. I love the design because it looks like the one from the movie. Gotta respect that. A Kinder Egg Stegosaurus. More mini Mattel Pteranodons. This little generic Plateosaurus, maybe? Another Gallimimus that won't stand up. A Mattel Spinosaurus that's modeled off of the Jurassic Park 3 version. I really like it. This Kinder Egg Apatosaurus. This wounded Apatosaurus. This little Pteranodon. This little Apatosaurus. This little Mattel Blue figure. Kinder Egg Brachiosaurus. Uncompleted Kinder Egg Mosasaurus. And finally, this Hallucigenia, which is life-size, by the way. They were pretty small. Oh, we did it. Only like 3 baskets left to go. We're like halfway there.